Buzz tall, and I'm in the building, and I'm drinking. You know what I'm doing? Robert Curry, day 26.
Hold on. What up? Brooklyn in the building. You here with
Buzz
the girl?
tall.
Emil
Buzz
Harris.
Sauce.
Robert
We
Curry.
out here.
And we
Buzz off the Buzz Sauce. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I thought it was my commercial, but Buzz Toss, there you go.
Cheers.
Barbados? When I went back to Grenada. Okay. I was like suicidal at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, y'all are seeing me with Grenada for like 10 years.
An Ancestry DNA test?
Yeah. It was fairly easy to do.
And how much was it when you did it?
It was on sale, so I didn't want to pay for it.
Right, because I know when I saw it, I want to say it was like $100, but then I've seen it on sale oftentimes for like about $59. You caught it on that?
For the African ancestry, I want to do that one.
And about how long did it take for you to get it once you ordered it?
Ordered the test a week or less, and then I shipped it back. But before I shipped it back, I took a picture of the tracking number so that way I can know.
Right.
And they, got it. And after they got it, it took them not too long after that for my results were posted.
So from the time you ordered it, received it, took the test, and sent it back 2 weeks. Oh, wow! And you got your results also?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty fast. My oldest daughter, Brooklyn, and my oldest brother, they both taken theirs. So I'm curious to know, can you pull your things? What are your percentages? Did you do the one where you get the traits?
26% Cameroon, Congo, Western Bantu, 25% Nigerian, 14% Mali, 10% Ivory Coast, Ghana, 5% Benin, Togo, 5% England and Northwestern Europe, 4% Senegal, 4% Scotland, 2% Norway, 2% Germanic Europe, 2% Ireland, 1%
Wales,
and then like 1%, Indigenous Americans. I think the more, Indigenous Americans that take this DNA test.
Right. So everybody, we have an Indigenous sister here. She got her DNA test. So listen, it's important to find out who you are, where you come from, what you
and provide insight as to
who they were, because it tells a lot about you and who you are and how you came about. And once you understand the story and the struggle and the journey of your family that led to you being here, you'll understand yourself a whole lot more. Your ancestral trail, you can figure it out. For sure. I'm waiting for another flash sale also. Father's Day is coming, so you definitely should check out Ancestry.com, because generally around the holidays is when they put those kits, the $100 kits, they usually go on sale. But my oldest brother and I, we both had the same mother and father, and so from what his says, it's about the same as what Bria's is. Once I get mine, and then Michaela's going to get hers done too, you guys. Once we get both of ours done, we're going to compare ours, because we want to see if we are cousins.
Okay.
Right, me and my co-host Michaela, we're going to see if we're cousins, because she's from Grenada, but she has family members that are from Barbados, and so a lot of people do have family members from Barbados, but going back to similar generations, we just this test did say was that we had in the area where we was born, the Cottonwood area, that we have DNA matching to 900. Like we have people. So to all of my family and friends in the 757, we like to call each other cousins. Yeah, we're cousins. So what's up, cousins? Watching this, that do crochet, just do any type of braids, or not even just braids, any type of job that you have to do, you have to patience for. Start your pace out faster. Something tedious. That way your brain will memorize the faster pace rather than memorize the slower pace. So anyway, have you discovered like any relatives that you're surprised? Like, have you seen anybody's name?
I've seen a lot of people that I don't know, but maybe ones that I'll be able to reach out to. I did see some people that I did know. Right. You know? So that just pretty much confirms. That's cool. It's definitely fun. Because when you do your ancestry, you get to see all your cousins, like your first cousin, second cousin, fifth cousin.
From England, Wales. We have 2% Walter.
We were talking about also the African Creole, and how a lot of people are familiar with the term.
The terminology, yes, of Creole. Creole basically is African, European countries. So you have European, and then you have African, and then you have some type of native, indigenous roots. Those three together create a Creole person. And so it's like, I mean, I just speak in fact because I'm all three. I consider myself to be Creole. I am Native American, I am African, I am European, I am all of those things. So it is what it is. They did away with the name. You had Creole, you had mulattoes. Then it depended upon where you were, what part of the country, whether it was the eastern part of America or the southern part, like in the south now, like in Louisiana, Mississippi. They still recognize, Creole. Mardi Gras is celebrated every year. All of that is embracing Creole history. But in places like Virginia and Maryland, Plexler, that William Plexler law was the one drop rule, where if you had one drop of African in you had to check Black African American. You couldn't check anything else. So those people in that area, over time, they left their heritage and their roots behind because they went over the time, but they were told that you had to either go live on a reservation, go this way, or if you stay here, you had to come like us. You had to go to our school. You had to walk like us, talk like us, live like us, and be a part of our society that we have created after Victoria's death. So, this is what we're going to offer you guys. Our bad type of situations.
And that name, like, they really just took it away and kind of got rid of it, like, in America, because it signifies the colonialism, it signifies race, it signifies all of the theft, and all white, Asian, Hispanic, but wait a minute, you can be Afro-Latino, or you can just be Latino. You can be either or, but when it comes to other cultures, they don't let you choose one of them. Exactly. And a lot of that, with my philosophy, is simply because between Spain and the British, they had the most territory.
Which goes into a lot of other stuff, but yeah, so my father was like a very strong advocate when it came to identifying who you are, and that's the whole thing with being Native American and trying to claim your native, you know, you're trying to claim your native ancestry, you have to be able to prove that you grew up basically in your culture. Like, you went to school, you know, you were taught certain things, you practiced certain things, your family practiced certain things through, you know, decades. Everything's still being carried on. If you have documents and things like that, all of that stuff, of course, is a plus. But it's just important from birth to little by little introduce your children to the things and the cultures that you want to embrace, and you have every right to embrace any part of it that you want to.
You don't have
want to embrace certain things more, then that's okay, because at the end of the day, you know, although you shouldn't be concerned about acceptance from other people, everybody wants to be accepted, so stay true 100 to what you choose.
Don't never be ashamed of you.
Right, don't be fake, be real about it.
And I think society has kind of taught people to pick one and stay there.
My father listens to all types of music. Every Saturday, we listen to calypso, we listen to soul music, we listen to classical music, we listen to merengue, we listen to other African music. You know, like we knew who he was, and we embraced all that, and we shared it with all of his students. We shared it with all of his children, family, so we definitely keep that on, and I do keep that on with my children as with my brothers and sisters. So one thing about me, yes, I know who I am, I know where I'm from, I know where my family is from. Which one shocked you the most?
To be honest, nothing really shocked me.
Okay.
Because my mother, my grandmother, my mom's side always was open to speaking about things like that. It wasn't a surprise to me when I seen it. It was just more so confirmation for me.
Right.
I was like, oh, stop open. So I encourage everybody else to do the same thing, you know. And you'll probably get to meet, you know, your other family.
I'm excited to meet and she's my second cousin, so that's like, you know, that's a close cousin. We have the same great grandmother. My grandfather and her father were brothers. So that's going to be through our Ancestry DNA search, as well as some other people, a lot of other people.
See that?
So thank you, Ancestry DNA. The companies out there, thank you guys too. Although I really wish we did not have to pay for information that we should already just have free access to. But that's besides the point. I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel the same way, but
like my culture and my family is like, oh my goodness. Brother was like, you know, he's trying to figure it out, like, do we just have black people living in the Netherlands and in England, or was they white?
in case y'all were wondering what I was doing. Look at the camera. I'm just doing a little crochet locks.
Yeah.
Crochet natural locks.
My great grandmother, my grandfather's mother, said she was born in 1885. So, and at the time, it said that on her birth certificate for her race and nationality, it says Native African Creole. I'm Creole, Kayla's Creole. Oh, so now all I can say today, because that's a deep conversation, is we're all makers, different variations. Exactly. And depending upon if you're a first, second, or third, generation or whatever, it's just gonna determine your percentage whenever.
What up, what up, what up? Y'all already know it's your girl Dolly. You already know we here live in New Orleans. Yeah, well, honey.
Milk brand, man. You know what it is. Can't spell bars without putting that on shit.
And tuna, you heard that right here live.
Gang.
My mama still works.